start, they can. Hello,
Are
everyone.
you going to do a little? Yeah, are you going to do a little thing, Monica?
Yeah, hi. I see we have a couple of attendees, and I'm just going to give it a couple of seconds here for other people to join, and then we will get started with our Lunch and Learn. We're using a new platform, so just getting acquainted with this. And automatically everyone is muted, but we have a fairly small group today. So I think I will probably, if I can, go in here and unmute the attendees. If you'd like to self-mute yourself, of course, afterwards, feel free to do that. But I'm going to unmute you so that you can just ask questions as we go through today's session. And you don't have to use the chat or the Q&A if you'd like. But of course, you can always ask questions that way too. We are going to be recording today's session, so this will allow us to provide you with a copy of it afterwards. And that way you will be able to share with colleagues if they were unable to attend today's session, or review later if you have something you want to refresh your memory on. You'll notice the Q&A and the chat down at the bottom, so we invite you to use those as well if you'd like. But thank you so much for joining us. And my name is Monica Hill. I am a customer service specialist with ISE and Paperless, and I will be introducing your presenter for today, Richard Hsu. He's our Director of Professional Services, and he coordinates all of our consultants. And now he is going to be presenting our new ISE managed services, specifically with IBM I and the server remote management. So with that, I'll turn it over to you, Richard.
Thanks, Monica. Like Monica said, I'm Richard Hsu. I'm the Director of Services for ISE. I'm going to demonstrate today a new offering that we have. We have a couple customers already on our platform. This is for IBM and Infor.XA remote management. So if you have an IBM box on-prem and you're running XA or running XA, this offering will allow us to remote manage your systems so that you don't have to. So let's specifically talk about what it is. ISE Managed Services is an offering that provides access to product experts. Those are people on our team who manage your IBM and Infor.XA software and applications remotely. So when you subscribe to this offering, our experts use their hands-on skills and deep expertise to remotely manage both your IBM I and XA software and applications. So other applications could be third-party. We kind of talk through that when you're going through the onboarding process. Our industry-leading team specializes in timely, high-quality delivery to ensure your enterprise remains on track. No more message waits, no backed up job queues, no print queues. When our experts manage your IBM system, you get instant access to top talent and outcomes without the need to worry about execution of your system. So how does it work? We use an intelligent solution built for multi-platform remote monitoring, specifically designed for IBM I. The cloud-based architecture of the system enables our experts to see your system, applications, and notifications on a single pane of glass, no matter where those workloads are processed. So most of you probably have on-prem systems. Maybe you're in the cloud. Maybe your system's in a co-location facility. Doesn't matter where those systems are. We can monitor them in real time. And our experts then get notified with customizable alerts as issues arise, so we can rapidly identify the root cause of the problem and resolve them before they have a major impact on your business. Monitored alerts are delivered with the capability to allow for immediate remedial action, which means in most cases, we can handle the issue without ever needing to get on your system, but we can also handle it without you ever knowing that it occurred. So let's look at how this actually works. So up at the top of the screen, you see you have your IBM I systems, your Infor.exe system, your third-party packages. So what we do is we, in the onboarding process, install a local agent on your IBM I. And that local agent connects via a secure SSL connection to our single pane of glass, as we call it, which allows us to monitor multiple events on multiple systems at the same time. And then those alerts, when they occur, can be sent to a phone, an iWatch, an iPad, a computer screen, email. The distribution is almost endless. But so we could send those out to a consultant that's out in the field, but more than likely they go to our operations center. We have two of them. We have one in New York, in the state of New York. We have one in the state of Illinois. We have both time zones covered, Central and Eastern, because that's where the majority of our customers are. And then we also can cover weather events that way or internet outages that way. So we don't have everything just in one place. We have it spread out across two different places. Both places are monitoring the events simultaneously. And so we shouldn't have an issue with downtime on our end due to some catastrophic failure of internet or weather. So what do we monitor for? Our experts have created a suite of customizable alerts that monitor your system around printer management, application job management, IBM admin functions, XA functions, including PowerLink, System Link, and NetLink, and also green screen items. We also monitor your XA backup. So there's a total of 23 different items that are monitored in real time, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, when you need it the most. We also provide support services as requested for user management and security. And we can even help you submit support tickets to IBM and Infor when you need to. Everything I've mentioned is included as part of your subscription. We can also provide additional services such as system and application patch management, IBM HMC and LPAR management, and BRMS support for an additional fee. So as you see on the screen, we have proactive monitoring services, we have on-demand support services, and then additional services upon request. So the first two bullet points are included. And if we take a look specifically at what those are, so on the proactive monitoring services, you can see printer management, so that's print queues, application job management is jobs and job queues, unattached jobs, failed jobs. On the IBM side, OS, system functions, logs, drive file, system space, scheduled jobs, and system jobs. All those kind of things. Anything that might cause your system to stop or halt or put your users in a situation where they're not able to be productive. We also look at your performance monitoring. So we'll keep track of your CPU, your memory, user activity, disk space, usage. If any of those go critical, we'll let you know that. We can also customize those by customer. So depending on what you consider critical, like on disk space, we can set that so we're not calling you every time it goes over 50%. On the XA side, so the Infor development framework, specifically System Link, Netlink, NMS, HPS, if that's applicable. We can also, we'll watch, like I said, spool files, we'll restart down applications, we can clean up application message queues, logs, and then you're in for backup services. So there's a couple stars next to the backup services. That's only because during the onboarding process, we'll talk to you about what your backup is. Are you just doing the XA backup, the nightly XA backup? Do you have a different backup tool you're using? So depending on that, we can customize alerts based on your backup technology. And then any restores that you need to do, that would be upon request. And we might require assistance from a third party, depending on if you have a third party you're backing up to. So on-demand support services, these are still included. The first page was stuff we monitor in real time. This would be support services that you're going to call us for. So OS, user authorization and management, user creation, profile modification, password resets, those kind of things at the IBM level. Application level user authorizations, that's at the application level. So modify, add, delete. So think XA, and you've got a new user starting, you can call us, we'll create the user profile, copy it from another security profile. We can perform password changes, we can delete users, add users upon request. And then incident management, like I mentioned earlier, we can help you with submitting incidents to Infor. We can be your main point of contact with Infor to escalate those, to hop on your system and go through the problem with Infor. And we can also do that on the IBM side too. That's all included. So upon request, so these are things that we do right now, actually, we can do for you, but they would be on a time and material, and they're on upon request from you. So on the OS side, again, patches, QMs, PTFs. On the XA side, same thing, patches, QMs, PTFs. We can put that patch or PTF in your test environment. You test it, we'll promote it to your live environment on your request. So that kind of stuff. Hardware management console and LPAR management, we can help you with. And then of course, IBM backup and recovery as well. So if you want a full system save, for instance, or you do that once a month, we can plug that into our schedule to do that for you. So how do we communicate all of this back to you? So in most cases, once the onboarding process is completed, you'll rarely hear from us. And that's how you know this is working correctly. Our experts will monitor your system in real time and resolve any issues that arise before you even know they occurred. In cases where we would need your input in correcting an issue, we'll follow the table of responses that you see on your screen right now. The 23 items mentioned before, which are included in our real-time monitoring services, will be resolved in most cases within 1 hour and 4 at the most. We will address support service requests in most cases within 4 hours of the request being made, and at most within 8. For additional service requests that are made, which are outside of this agreement, we'll handle based on an agreed upon schedule. So that's, you give us a call, we work it out with you, figure it out. So why do you do this? So let's say you're interested, but why would I do it? So rather than maintaining a full-time staff and keeping them up to date on IBM skills and XA technology, enterprises of any size can opt for managed services. In this arrangement, you pay for a subscription with us, and we become responsible for your IBM and Infor XA software and applications. The single idea behind this is to transfer the burden of maintaining your IBM and XA systems from you to us. With this relationship, your business benefits from predictable pricing and the ability to focus on your core concerns, which typically are growth, development, and expansion, instead of dealing with issues on a daily basis with your IBM and XA software. With a subscription to our managed services, you'll get more than just the knowledge and experience of our experts. With our managed services, you also get the combined capabilities of the collective ISC organization. So you have a point person from our organization that works with you, but you have the whole organization behind that they can get to if they need help. So when you're thinking about this, ask yourself this question. How much does your business count on your systems being available? If you're an XA shop, most likely your order management, purchasing, operations, scheduling, shipping, and finance all count on your XA system to be up and running every day. According to a recent Gartner study, IT downtime typically averages $5,000 a minute. That's a big number. That might not be your number. Maybe your number is $500 a minute, or maybe it's $10,000 a minute, depending on the size of your company. What that number demonstrates, however, is just how expensive IT downtime can be. And let's face it, most companies are working in a reactive mode, not a proactive mode when it comes to IT. This allows you to take a proactive approach to managing your IBM and XA systems and will limit the downtime on your business. So what do we need to do to get going? Simple. So we send you an email with some instructions on how to get some information from your system. So you can see on the screen, we need to know the number of IBM servers, the partitions, environments, number of your XA users, your OS and XA versions, and your IBM processor group. Once we have that, it's as simple as providing you an SWO that includes our managed services SLA. And then if you want to move forward, we set up a time to install the monitoring agent on your IBM I. Ensure your system is part of our single pane of glass, and then we take over. Any questions?
Thank you, Rich.
Yep.
If you have any questions, please feel free to type them into the Q&A at the bottom of your screen or on the right-hand side in the chat. And doesn't look like we do have any questions currently. I do want to share, though, that if something arises and you'd like to get started, please feel free to contact myself. My information is here. We will also be sending out a follow-up email with this recording, and you can reply to that as well to get in touch with someone, either myself or Richard, if you'd like to get started. And then I believe we have some upcoming webinars that I just want to touch on. On our website, you can find the event tab, and under that tab, you'll find upcoming lunch and learns that we are hosting throughout the year. So we invite you to visit our site and register for anything that might be of interest. With that, we will end today's session, and thank you so much for attending. Have a good day.